So we're going to get into this month's emoji tiers. For those of you new to the show or new to the concept, we do this instead of power rankings because we don't want to go 1 through 30 because it's a lot of work and just like we don't want to. So what we do is we have 5 tiers. We have the diamond is the top. We have the heart is the second because those are teams we love. And then the third tier, the middle tier, is a question mark because we're not really sure about what these teams are, who they are. And then we have the thumbs down as our fourth tier. And the bottom tier is the poop emoji because, as we say, if your team is in the poop emoji, your team is poop.
Poop. Yep.
So, okay, Brig, go ahead and lead us off. Get us started with your diamond tier.
Okay, so first of all, if those of you who have been watching and have seen us do this before, you'll notice that there's more than 3 teams. There are more than 3 teams, I should say,
We
in
decided
this
to flex
category.
this month.
We decided to expand the roster spots for the trade deadline, and anyway, my diamond is Mets, Braves, Dodgers, Astros. That's who I've got in my diamond. The Mets beat the Yankees twice, back to back. The Braves are they in first place now? Are they flip-flopping still?
Not yet.
Okay, they're dang close.
They're really close.
The Dodgers are undisputed. The Astros are undisputed and also whooped up on the Yankees. That's a tease.
That's a tease. Yeah. So
what about
my
you? What's your diamond?
I still have the Yankees in there because until they go on like a terrible losing streak to like until they lose a series to a bad team, I'm gonna keep them there. Like they're losing series to good teams, right?
Yeah.
Which is gonna happen. You're gonna have relatively speaking, they're going through a bad stretch right now, but they are still the team to beat. They have the best record in the American League. I feel like there's something to be said for that. I've also got the Dodgers and then the Astros. Like I said, the Astros are a new level of themselves.
Oh yeah.
I'm afraid of the Astros. I know their faults, but they do an amazing job compensating for those and not letting them get the best of them. Because I'll tell you, the other day it was on Sunday, Odorizzi was pitching a gem against the Mariners, and he had 91 pitches going into the 8th inning. And I texted Jewel, I was like, okay, it's like he'll either come out for one batter or he's not going to come out at all. Once you get to that bullpen, it's time to do the damage. Odorizzi comes out, said, all right, here we go. It's Stanek. Tied the game up right there. Tied it up 2-2. Mariners ended up losing because they had a rookie come in and face Jordan Alvarez.
No.
Yeah,
that'll get you.
Yeah, afterwards it was like, wow, he sure was not put in a situation to succeed there, was he? That was ugly.
No. Yeah, you're right.
So, but anyway, no, the Astros are dangerous. They're freaking scary. So
it's insane.
Like if we had them like level, I've got them as my best team in baseball right now.
Me too.
So,
me too.
Right, who do you have for your heart tier right now?
Okay, so let me just address the Yankees are here. And the Yankees are here because I need them to beat those other teams because they're playoff primers. And if they can't win in the regular season against those teams, then I'm worried. I'm not saying it's impossible. All I'm saying is I'm worried about what they're going to look like come October. I don't want to worry. I'm upset that I have to worry. It hurts my feelings that I'm worrying. But at the same time, I need you to do better against really great teams. It's okay. You can beat bad teams all day long. Fine. Do it. Congratulations. Mazel tov. All that. But when it comes to playing the Astros and the Mets and other teams of that caliber, if you can't throw down and make it a battle, then I start to worry. And now here they are. They're in my heart tier. Moving on. We've got the Brewers here. The Padres are here. Twins are here. Cardinals here. Blue Jays have been on another doing well streak. I'm not going to say it's a tear, but they've been doing better. The Mariners are really impressive. Cannot figure out where they came from, although Brad keeps trying to tell me he has evidence, but it just happened, and it's very exciting. And then Cleveland. Cleveland's baseball team is here too.
Okay. Mine is very similar. I've got the Brewers, Padres, Twins, Cardinals. I've got the Mets here just because they have struggled lately. The fact that they've given up ground to to say that it's because they've given up ground to the Braves is like weird to me, just because the Braves have been so good and won so many games out of like such a stretch that it's like, okay, nobody's going to be able to hold any ground against that, right? But the Yankees did earlier this season.
Yeah.
The Red Sox went on that incredible run for what was it, a month and a half, and the Yankees didn't give up any ground. If the Mets are who we thought they were, they would not have given up nearly as much ground to the Braves as they did. So
Well,
I
and that's
brought
why I put the Braves in my diamond, because they deserve
right.
it.
Yeah, and that was the thing, is like I wasn't sure if I was going to do 4 teams. I wanted to stick with 3 in my diamond, just because I feel like it is like the elite level, right? Like I feel like the Braves and the Mets are both right there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I still feel like the Yankees are there. Anyway, then I've got the Blue Jays. They've been playing really well again lately since they fired their manager. I've got the Braves, talked about them, and the Mariners. I'm going to probably have them there for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Um, the Mariners are a good team.
Yeah, they
This
are.
is the team that we were expecting going into the season. We talked about it with Samson. He's like, I don't know what it is. Like, they've been so bad. And it's like, my thing is like, but they're not.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. But you brought it's the same thing you brought up with the Yankees, though, is that they've got to be able to beat these teams in this heart tier. They've got to
Yeah.
be able to beat the Blue Jays. They got to be able to beat the Mets. They did. They won a series against the Mets in Queens, which was outstanding.
True.
And the thing is, like, I don't think they could be able to beat the Braves. They lost 6 of 7 to the Astros over the last week. They're probably going to lose 2 out of 3 against the Yankees this week. So they're
Yeah, that's
definitely a
probably
step
true.
down from those teams. But man, I feel like they're a playoff team. They're obviously a wild card team given the division that they're in, but they would be in the lead over the Twins right now in the Central.
Yeah, they would.
Got a better record. So there's that going for them.
Yeah.
I think they are a middling playoff team that's going to get in and get to the division series and lose.
Yeah.
Is what I think is going to happen this year. Is that they're
Yeah.
they're going to end up matching up against either the Yankees or the Astros,
That's
and
right.
they're going to get run right out of the stadium. So
Yep.
I'm happy with the Mariners, though, because this is progress, and that's what we've needed this year. We needed progress
Dude,
to
this
win
is
the World
not just
Series next year.
progress. This is insane.
Last
And
year
you're
was
right.
progress, right?
Yeah,
And
last
then
year was
this year is
progress. This year is
and then this
proof.
year is the next step up.
Yeah, this is proof. I
Yeah.
dig it.
All right, who you have for your question mark?
So my question mark is thinned out pretty hard this month, because I only had 5 teams. Usually there's 8. Giants, Phillies, Rays, Rangers, Orioles. Honestly, the Rays are here because of the Kiermaier and Zunino situation. Had they not been here, I might have kept them up a little higher. But their entire squad is a mash unit, and then they lose those 2 incredibly difficult players to lose. And it's just, now I genuinely don't know what we're going to get from Tampa Bay. Baltimore, I just, this is a huge promotion for them, and they deserve it. The Mancini situation might change this next month. We'll see what happens. I hope not, because I want to see them succeed. And then the Giants, their Giants are on, they're falling. This is where the Phillies belong. I can't believe we're talking about the Rangers in this category, just to be honest with you. But they belong there, and that's bizarre. There you go.
Okay. All right,
Who do
my
you have?
question mark. I have the Giants, Phillies, Rays as well. I also have the Orioles there because, and like I would love to have put them in my heart tier,
Yeah.
but with the Trey Mancini deal, I'm like, I don't know who they are anymore. I don't know who they're
Yep.
going to be going forward, because I don't know what role exactly he played in the clubhouse, and I think we're going to find out in the next 5 days
Faux show.
how this team plays. I've got the White Sox, Phillies, Red Sox, and the Marlins as well, and I've got the Guardians here. And I have the Rays, like I said, all the same reasons, the exact same reasons you did. Like, they have had so many decimating injuries that I feel like it's going to catch up to them. This is the time. Zunino is, I maintain this, I say it all the time. He's the reason that pitching staff, a big part of the reason that pitching staff is as good as it is. Yes, those guys are talented, but you've got to have a catcher who can manage the pitching staff, and he does an outstanding job. The Red Sox, I'm going to give them a chance still, just because they did go and win so many games over such a short period of time, that they shot up the standings, shot up the wild card, that they could figure things out and do that again. But I don't know if they've lost too many guys now with trades, or they're going to.
And injuries.
and injuries that all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh, well, okay, season's over, selling in the next couple hours, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. Marlins, I've felt all season the Marlins were a better team than what they've been playing. They have one of the best pitchers in Alcantara, and I'm surprised they don't win more games, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's what I have for my question mark tier. You want to go down to your thumbs down break? You ready?
Yeah, I expanded my thumbs down tier a little bit this month as well. I'm happy to say that the Reds are up into this category. Let's just
Yeah.
acknowledge their promotion. The Angels, blah. Rockies, blah. The Red Sox deserve to be here, and now they're moving guys out. So this is great. The Marlins, this is the same thing you were saying, but I just put them in one rank down. Never know what you're going to get from the White Sox, but it's repeatedly disappointing. The Tigers should be in the poop emoji. I could easily move them down, but I can't stomach moving Javi Baez and Miggy out of or into the poop tier. It's brotherly love or whatever. D-backs, Pirates, Cubs all make sense.
Okay.
They're not poop bad, but they're close.
They're really close.
Yeah.
So my thumbs down is my smallest tier, aside from Diamond. I've got the Rockies, Reds, Rangers, and D-backs. Having watched the Rangers up close for a couple series pretty close together, the Rangers are not a good team. Like, they have some offensive pop, but man, their pitching is so bad. Pitching is so bad. The Reds got a promotion. I'm happy about that. Good for them. A way to go. There's a couple guys coming from the Mariners system who are probably going to be at the big league level next year with them, because who else you got, right?
Yep, for sure.
The Rockies are bad. They're not poop bad, but they're bad. The D-backs, same thing, are not good. And did I tell you? I think I told you this the other day, that the Nats are so bad that they made the D-backs look like a playoff team.
Yeah,
when they were in
did.
town. My goodness, that was unreal. I could not believe how much fun it was to be at that game.
That's awesome.
It was a good time.
That's awesome.
All right, Brig.
So
who do you have in the poop tier?
Nats, A's, Royals. Duh. That's it.
There you go.
It just makes perfect sense. And the Royals solidified their position here with the Benintendi trade. I'm surprised they aren't moving more people around. Well, I'm not. I'm not surprised. They've got that young talent, and the fans love those guys. So you got to keep them there. I think Benny was expendable, and they could get some genuine return on that trade. But they're just bad. The A's are unreal bad, and the Nats are even worse. So supplies.
There you go. So I have the Angels, Nats, Royals, Cubs, Tigers, Pirates, and A's as well.
That's what
I
I
really
wanted to
expanded
do.
this one out because I feel like this is the team. Like we talked about it last month. The sludge is settling at the bottom. These are the teams that have settled. Like the Tigers are way worse than I thought that they were going to be, and I feel bad because of Miggy and, like you said, Javi Baez. Both those guys deserve to be on better teams. Javi Baez has not been his normal self this year, but at the same time, I don't know. It's weird. The Angels continue to be terrible. The Cubs just cannot figure out how to win games. I saw a stat today that said they're 0-50 if they're trailing by 2 or more runs after the 7th inning. Like, that's a team that doesn't fight.
Wow. 0-50 if 2 or more runs through the 7th?
If they're down by 2 or more after the 7th inning.
Oh,
yeah, that's a team that doesn't fight.
That's bad.
Yeah, to me, that's a managerial issue. I like David Ross, but that's a managerial problem to me.
Yeah,
but
too.
The Royals, like you said, the Benintendi trade. I'm surprised they haven't moved Whit Merrifield yet. He hasn't had a great season, but at the same time, it could just be a change of scenery that gets him somewhere, and he does.
But they want him to be. They want him to be the thing that happens.
Well, he was on the block last year, though. They asked the Mariners for Julio Rodriguez. And I wonder if they're still asking way too much, and that's why they haven't moved him.
Maybe, but that's because they believe in him. They believe. They wouldn't ask for a lot if they didn't have faith.
Yeah, you're true. You're right.
I'm true. I am true.
You are. Stay true, Brig. Stay gold, Pony Boy. The Pirates belong here now because they've sunk to the bottom of the NL Central, which is baffling to me. That they've just been. I mean, they're 2-8 in their last 10, and that's just horrendous. They've lost 7 in a row. Yuck. Or
Yuck.
Pirates. I saw a guy walking into Circle K the other day with a sweet Pirates hat. Dude, that's an amazing hat. Too bad they stink. But anyway, let us know what you think about the emoji tiers. Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Did we put your team too high or too low? Let us know what you think by jumping in the mailbag on baseballtogether.com or hitting the link down in the description.